Can you listen? I don't give a. I don't give a. Bro,
Sister got on the bus.
You a weird ass.
Bro, why are you relating? I told you I took self-defense classes. Bro, what are you relating for? Why are you relating with him when I'm here?
It's the only.
So who is it?
Hey.
No, I
don't care if he don't
because
care.
it's what was said, bro.
So
I can't
what?
keep calling me. It's what was said. What's
So
the problem
what?
with me pulling out?
It's problem.
What's the problem with me pulling out? A show, that's business. I gotta send
To
you
the
my
show.
friend.
Why are we even talking about this? You know the
Because
fucking
you're
story.
acting like you
I'm
acting
acting
like
like I
I
helped.
you
I'm
ever.
wrong.
You
I'm
act like I
acting.
ever texted you
I'm
before.
acting.
I didn't know you.
I'm acting like I helped you, and you're acting like I didn't. That's
Relate to bro on a lower level. I'm trying to relate to bro on a
Wait.
Hey,
Wait.
level.
You say lower level.
Hey, he playing.
High up here.
He playing.
Alright, you not.
Before the millions of followers, the viral brows, and the reality TV cameras, there was just Chrisean Malone, a young girl growing up in the West Baltimore. Born into a household with 11 siblings, Chrisean's childhood was far from easy. Her father spent the majority of her early years behind bars, while her mother battled severe drug addictions. By age 9, Chrisean was homeless, staying with relatives and friends, learning to survive in an environment where peace was luxury no one could afford. Yet, amidst the chaos, Chrisean found an escape. She was a natural athlete. In 2020, she even appeared on the Fox competition show Ultimate Tag, dominating the course in 50 seconds and walking away with a grand prize of $10,000. She had a talent to pursue a division, but instead, she traded the running track for an environment far more volatile. It's your girl Vanessa, and today we are going to uncover how Chrisean rose to fame with chaos. In 2020, Chrisean entered the orbit of West Coast rapper Blueface. She joined his reality web series Blue Girls Club, hosted at his California mansion. Out of all contestants, Chrisean stood out immediately, not just for her athletic build, but for her unapologetic aggression, raw charisma, and absolute devotion to Blueface. During the physical altercation in the house, she knocked out one of her front teeth, an injury she famously chose not to replace, transforming a missing tooth into her signature brand image. Recognizing her viral potential, Blueface signed her to his music label Blueface LLC. Chrisean launched her music career, releasing singles like Vibe and Lonely, ranking up tens of millions of streams. Her sound was unpolished, raw, and emotional, a direct reflection of her life. But the music quickly became secondary to the toxic romance that captivated the internet. By 2022, Chrisean Rock and Blueface were the internet's most infamous couple. Their relationship was an endless loop of public screaming matches, property destruction, and physical altercation caught on camera. Seeing dollar signs in their dysfunction, Network stepped in. The couple starred in their own Zeus Network reality series, Crazy in Love, and Chrisean became the breakout star of Baddies. The cameras captured a dynamic built on extreme content. In exchange for clout and luxury, Chrisean displayed a shocking willingness to engage in chaos on command. Viewers watched in real time as argument turned explosive, families got involved, and the line between genuine emotional distress and entertainment blurred completely. She wasn't just staring on reality TV, she was feeding an audience hungry for trauma.
Blueface put hands on Chrisean and that led Chrisean to leave LA. She was spotted in the airport crying and saying she was over everything. But in all reality, we know the real reason what you crying for. You and Blueface was going to rekindle y'all bond. You thought shit was going to be sweet. It was all over him when he was with DDG in the studio kissing on his back.
Child, I just finished episode 2. And when I tell you I'm stressed, I'm stressed.
So now we at the part where Chrisean family wants to meet Blue, but they don't like want to pull up one by one. They want to all pull up together. So his brother goes and talks to them at the bowling alley. And that scene was way too long. Like, they weren't even talking about nothing. Her brother was basically telling Blue, don't put your hands on my sister. If she puts her hands on you, she's still a baby. She's still the princess of the family. So that's the problem right there. Chrisean family don't hold her accountable. And I saw that in the episode. So skip to the scene where Blueface was meeting her family, her sisters and her dad and her mom. So he was very polite. This is the only time I'm gonna ever agree with Blueface. He was very polite to them. They was all surrounding him like they was gonna jump him. So of course he's gonna be on the defense. Blue did not swing on Chrisean's dad first. Chrisean's dad swung on Blue.
In January 2023, the narrative took its most alarming turn. Chrisean announced she was pregnant with her first child. Rather than bringing stability, the pregnancy sparked unprecedented public backlash. Immediately after the announcement, Blueface publicly denied paternity on social media, claiming the baby wasn't his and sparking a month-long viral feud over paternity tests. As her pregnancy progressed on camera, concern turned into widespread outrage. Paparazzi photos and social media clips repeatedly captured Christine smoking vape pens and drinking alcohol in public while visibly pregnant.
Chrisean Rock's son is suffering from the decisions of her mother, but they look and try to blame an absent father. You had a chance to replace the absent father with a positive male influence. What did you replace the absent father with? Absence causes things, yeah, but nothing causes more than what's done. Your children have to suffer from what you choose, right or wrong. And there's nothing that nobody can do. Your children are gonna have to suffer because of the decisions of the parents.
I remember when Chrisean Rock first got pregnant, and I said, this is a terrible thing. A lot of women defended it and said, you never know, she could be a good mother. She's going to be a great mother, matter of fact. And babies change people, and this could change her. This could be the change she needed. And I was just saying, you know, no, you need to be fit before you get pregnant. You need to be a person that's capable of raising a child. This isn't something you learn on the job and do. Now look, the baby was all in the womb, swimming in Hennessy, basking in backwoods smoke. And now look, he frog splashing across the bed. And I'm not making fun of the baby, but from the looks of it, like, I looked at the baby, he looked like one of them Zika virus babies. I don't know if y'all remember that. Something wrong was wrong with him. I knew it. But let this be a lesson. Stop saying that motherhood can change somebody. No. Everybody shouldn't bring a child into the world. Some people will fuck it up.
When confronted by the medical experts about the risk of fatal alcohol exposure, Chrisean brushed off the criticism on podcast, claiming her faith in God superseded medical advice. The internet watched in horror as a mother-to-be prioritized her lifestyle and public image over the health of her unborn child.
Y'all don't know nothing about God, and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that. So I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this, bro. You know why? Because all the glory to God, bro. Like, y'all gonna be looking real stupid.
On September 3rd, 2023, Chrisean delivered her baby boy, Chrisean Jesus Potter. True to form, she broadcasted the labor and delivery live on Instagram to hundreds of thousands of viewers. Blueface was noticeably absent, instead spending the weekend partying with his ex-partner. In months following the birth, public concern for the child only intensified. Viewers noticed signs of physical and developmental delays in her son on social media and live streams, sparking fierce debate online regarding neglect. When questioned about her parenting choices, her response remained defensive. On live podcasts, she frequently lashed out at critics, defending her lifestyle and refused to accept feedback from pediatric experts, maintaining that her son was completely fine under her care. Chrisean Rock's journey from a promising college sprinter to a reality TV firebrand is a modern parable of internet age. She discovered early that trauma sells, toxic generates clicks, and the outrage keeps you relevant. But when the cameras stop rolling and the live stream ends, the real-world consequences remain. Chrisean's story forces us to look in the mirror and ask, what happens when society rewards toxic behavior with fame? And what is the ultimate price paid by those caught in the crossfire? Behind the viral fame lay a growing, highly documented rap sheet. What began as an impulsive internet antique quickly escalated into serious legal trouble across multiple states. In 2022, Chrisean was arrested in Arizona for disorderly conduct and criminal trespassing. In late 2023, she faced charges of assault with deadly weapon and battery after allegedly attacking backup singer James Rice Chanel backstage at a Tama Broxton concert. Civil lawsuits soon followed, from victims alleging assault, battery, and property destruction at high-profile industry events. The law finally caught up with her in mid-2024 after ignoring an outstanding warrant in Oklahoma stemming from prior drug charges. She publicly stated on Instagram Live that she had no time for jail because she had a son to raise. She was arrested in southwestern California while attending a court hearing for Blueface. Chrisean was extradited to Oklahoma, facing up to 8 years in prison. The system had finally stepped in, forcing a reality check on the star who believed her clout rendered her untouchable. While Chrisean battled legal battles, a darker narrative was brewing in her personal life. In late 2024, an ex-boyfriend, 24-year-old Caron Kane, known publicly as Ronnie Doe, went public, claiming he was the actual biological father of her child and publicly confronting her in public spaces.
Yeah.
Go. Calling the cops. That's weird as shit. You gonna sit out?
You ran behind them. I'm trying to holler at you like a dog. Police ass bitch. You a police ass bitch.
Time to go.
You a police ass bitch.
Time to go.
You a police ass bitch.
Excuse me, sir.
You a police ass bitch.
Excuse me.
Police bitch.
Excuse me.
You a
Excuse
fan,
me.
bitch.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I need you out the.
But I don't give a f- you talking about. Okay. I need you out the mall. Okay. Okay. I need you out the mall. Okay. I need you out the mall. Okay. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Let's go this way. I need you out the mall. Let's go this way. All right. Let's go this way. All right. Let's go this way.
The dispute took a fatal turn on February 3rd, 2025. Ronnie Doe was shot multiple times outside a residence in Severn, Maryland, in what police declared as a targeted homicide. The alleged killer has not been found to date, but investigations are still ongoing. In the aftermath of his death, the internet exploded with suspicions. During subsequent emotional live streams, Chrisean addressed the murder directly, making erratic and controversial statement about his passing. Viewers watched in disbelief as she altered between brief anger and troubling commentary, even suggesting on camera that his actions and public claims about her child ultimately led to his fate.
Boom, they talking about Quran, yada yada yada, open investigation. Bro, that got nothing to do with me. His death has nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him. Why? Because he needed money. He was desperate. But guess what? He was high. He was on perks. He was on Molly. He was on lean. He was drinking. Where was his parents then? Where was his family then? Nobody was holding Quran accountable. Falsely came and claiming my son. Well, highest. Nobody held him accountable. Nobody was trying to save him before he died. Nobody was trying to save Quran before he died, bro. Because you sit over there, you act like y'all wasn't trafficking the drugs through his basement, which was his grandma, his mom's basement. Like, y'all keep trying to put this narrative out, and then I keep being quiet because I low-key love Quran and I got respect for his family. But when y'all not trying to, like, really say what really happened, say what's really going on, that's what's making me mad for real. Because I'm sitting at the gym. I lie to you not. I'm sitting at the gym. I answer my phone. I tell them, come in. There's investigators. They did like, hey, we know you didn't do it. We got his phone. Yada, yada, yada. We're recording this. Yeah, record it all. Record it all. Because y'all need to put the into it. Y'all need to find out who really killed that man. I'm tired of that. Keep trying to, like, everybody riding my coattail for controversy. Yes, it's getting on my nerves. And all these trolls keep talking about Quran. He's dead. He is dead, bro. Y'all never asked me that one time how did I feel about it? Did it hurt me? Did it move me? At that point, I already stopped loving him. Not like that. When he died, I had no feelings in my body because it was like that person was trying to kill me before he left. Real. He really was. He was trying to diminish my character, my image. He was trying to clout chase off my son that I love the most. Like, people be doing stuff and don't know what be actually the after effect. What? All y'all sound dumb, bro. All y'all sound dumb, bro. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of evil attacking me at one time, bro, and I don't with it, bro.
Whilst authorities continue to investigate the unsolved homicide, Her cold, unapologetic demeanor on livestream reignited widespread outrage across social media. In late July 2026, Chrisean spoke out again on viral livestream to address Ronnie Doe's unsolved February 2025 murder. She flatly denied any involvement, stating that police interviewed her on camera and told her, "We know you didn't do it. We got his phone." She added on livestream, "That got nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him because he needed money. He was desperate," maintaining that she was completely cleared by the law enforcement.
I didn't give a fuck about the nigga that much. You know why? Because at the time I was fucking with my ex. So the one that just died.
Junior is not my son. I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child. Yeah. Around that time, Blue know what's up. Chrisean was back and forth from what? LA to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all our own mouth. I'm not here to expose nobody. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all, oh, why is Tasiki and Sean not cool? I'm not going to tell y'all that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I want to know if Junior is my son or not. I got a family. My last name Kane.
Chrisean Rock's journey from a promising college sprinter to a symbol of chaotic viral culture is a chilling parable of modern media. She learned early that trauma sells, violence generates views, and toxicity keeps you relevant. Millions tuned in to watch her break down, fight on camera, brush off maternal responsibility, and negative real-world tragedy in real time.
Threw it out the window. Boom. We continue with our day. My baby died. Not like that, but he's blowing up my phone. I'm trying to figure out, what do you want? What do you need? What do you want from me? What do you need from me? A headline, controversy. But it's deeper than that. You know why I say it's deeper than that? Because nobody risking their life and freedom for a headline or controversy. Ask his probation. Is he supposed to be anywhere without permission? They're going to say no. You think he got permission in 30 seconds to come to Miami? No, he didn't. So it's deeper than that. It's deeper than clicks. It's deeper than views. I'm just trying to get down to the nitty gritty, but this is what I need to do. I need to run. There's a lot of evil after me, bro. Just like those little evil eyes that she gave me and I threw them out the window. I was supposed to throw my phone out the window. When Blueface started blowing up my phone saying, "I'm finna be in town, I'm risking my life and my freedom to come see you. I just need to talk to you," I should have just threw it out the window, chat. I'm telling you. Then on top of that,
as her legal battles mount and the shadows of real violence loom over her inner circle, her life leaves us with a sobering reality. When toxic behavior is rewarded with money, clout, and views, the cameras don't protect anyone from the consequences. In the end, the cost of viral fame isn't just lost reputation, it leaves behind broken families, damaged children, and lives destroyed in crossfire.
You making a problem.
because that's the problem.
No, you making a problem because Bravo
Alright,
called
sure.
you and you feel the fuck with.
No, I
don't
mean, the
care,
problem
he don't
because
care.
it's what was said, bro.
So
Okay,
what?
who calling me? It's what was said. What's
So
the problem
what?
me pulling up?
It's Bravo.
What's the problem with me pulling up?
What's the problem? You making a problem.
He said he had a problem. He had a problem.
Does he look like he has a problem?
He's faking like he don't have the problem.
So it was maybe he's faking before to make it seem like he had a problem. Give him a name, like, who cares?
Say that.
Who cares?
Like, I don't know.
Want more dark stories from the music industry? Tap the next video to see how an artist traded $1 million career for a life sentence to cover up a crime. I'll see you there.